Okay, so the next part is we're going to export your video, which is another word for rendering, is what they all call it. We pull all these fragments that we put together with it, and we export it to a format that's compressed, that we can see it in as MP4 with it. So over in your Premiere, you click on a button that says Export up here with it. And this is the name of the file. I'm going to make sure you have the media file. Give it a name. I want to give it a name. Don't give it, this is how I would like for you to name your file. Call this thing IMED1301 dash your first initial, your full last name for me, please. And leave the .mp4. Make sure it says MP4. Make sure this is the path where it is storing it as. So I'm putting this on my C drive. This is actually it's the OneDrive. The C drive, my semester, and where I'm putting this is under a folder called Module5-Video. So make sure you keep the default with this as well with it. What I'd like for you to notice is a couple of things here is that it gives you, if you look at the bottom, here is the source file. This is the original file that we have. We shot this thing in with it. Everything has to do with the original. If you have a good footage that you recorded, it's going to come out really good with it. And all this is done on iPhone 13, and I recorded high resolution with it as well. But if you look at making sure everything is in the right, here's how long it was, 2 minutes and 9 seconds with it. Gives you a bandwidth, numbers of frames per second. Just keep this a default 30 frames per second with it. But here's what I really like is if you look at the estimate file size for this is 313 MB with it. It gives you a file size that you can actually look at it, right? And just keep it as a default with it. If you want something that is less than that, well, you could change this to a lower bit. That'll make it a little less. The further down you go, it's a file size going to be smaller, right? So just keep it as the high bit rate for me, adaptive high bit rate for me, and we're going to export this right now. Just give it a second. I'm just going to run through in a second here. So it takes about 2-3 minutes for really with it. So I want to pause the file with it. So I want to pause the recording of the screencast. So it's finished exporting everything with it. So I'm going to check the directory that I have in here with it. So I'm going to open up the Windows Explorer with it. Expand this here. C drive. I forgot what that path where I put it. Let me see. The path is C. Okay, so this is the path May term. The folder I put in the module. Okay, so let me check that one more time here. So this is the folder. It's under the video folder. And here is the MP4 that I just exported right here with it. Okay, so we need to play that, see how that looks like with it. Of course, I have to click on the VLC. Let me install this. And it looks like this right now. This is good. Okay, so I'm going to save this file. Make sure you save your source file. This is the file that ends your Premiere source file with it. So make sure you save that with it. This is the file that you're going to upload to YouTube. All right. So I would, same thing. You would actually. Let me show you how to upload that. I'm going to open up a browser right now. I'm going to go to YouTube. And then I'm going to log in. I have my, log in with your login with it. Sign in. Let me get the (301-350). So once you log in, come up here where it says there's a little plus right here where it says create your you can click on it, upload video, and it brings you to this window right here. So if you open up that window, your folder, File Explorer, and you can just drag that MP4 that you just have, just drag it over. And it's going to upload this in here. So, because I have so many stuff going on with it. So I'm going to do IMED1301, my name. Let's call this module. I want you to call this module 5, my video. And I want you to put your name on here for me. Make sure your name, not my name, all right? Full last name. Cool? Make sure you have that. Just, copy that. I'm going to just do the same thing here with it, right? So this is the IMED1301, exactly like I have here with it. My video dash that, okay? And click on next. Your name. Put your name. Don't put my name. Put your name. Next. Next. Make sure it's public, all right? So I want that link that you're going to copy in here with it. So let me close out of that. I have all of my other classes, so it's checking. Let this thing run for a second with it. So it's checking for any copyright stuff that you have with it. So let me pause the recording right now. Okay, so once you have this right here, you're not done yet. Okay, so you can actually click on that image, make sure you have everything that you have, and then you click on this right here for me, this icon right here. I need this right here. This is where it actually is the video that you're going to be playing. I'd like for you to copy this link. Make sure this is the link that I want you to copy. Because this is what I'm watching, is this one right here. I want to copy this one right here. Copy the one that starts out with YouTube, okay? Make sure you have that one for me. I want to copy that. And then I'm going to come down to the Word document that you have that I gave you. You're going to paste that into the Word document. This right here. You're going to paste this into this. I want to have a step for you to paste, upload your YouTube, and then you're going to paste, your YouTube video in this step right here, down in, I don't know, step number 10, 9, 10, whatever it is. Okay? You got it? So, I'm not down there yet with it, so I'm still working on this document, trying to send this out to everybody. All right? Okay. This will conclude, wraps everything up for our video. This will conclude step number 10. Thank you.